These are the plaintiffs, Nicole and Maria Melvin and Dominic Rascona. Nicole says she and the defendant recently reconnected, and she foolishly helped him out by getting a cell phone for him in her name. Of course, he fell behind on the bill. Their friendship's now kaput, and she just wants her money so she can move on. They're suing for $818.54, the amount owed. This is the defendant, Drew Barisi. He says the plaintiff got him a phone so she could keep track of him. That's right, she was upset he never answered her texts and calls on his old phone, which had bad service, so she got him a new one. He told her flat out he couldn't afford it, but she told him not to worry about it. She'd take care of everything. Everything was a gift, so he owes nothing. He's accused of giving an old friend the Royal Runaround.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Okay, Nicole Melvin,
Yes.
Maria Melvin, and Dominic Rascona. You are suing Drew Barisi for $818.54 for an unpaid cell phone bill.
Yes.
Nicole, what's going on?
I bought Drew a cell phone, and
How do you know Drew, and why'd you buy him a cell phone?
I know Drew from elementary school, and we lost contact, and then we came in contact a couple months ago. And
How?
then through Facebook.
Okay.
And I thought it was a good idea to buy him a cell phone as a good friend because
Why?
I was retarded.
Okay, first of all, don't use that
Sorry,
phrase.
I was stupid. I thought it was a good to be a good
you
friend.
understand there's a difference between retarded and stupid,
Yes,
right?
I was stupid.
And you understand that you should not use that
Yes,
phrase.
sorry.
Okay, don't do it again.
Sorry.
And the fact that you did it while you're nervous and at people's court makes me more nervous about how often you use that phrase.
Sorry.
Okay? It's inappropriate.
Sorry.
Now, were you trying to date him? Were you trying to get in his good graces? Did you like him? Were you
No.
sweet on him? Because that's usually why a girl buys a boy a cell phone. Because most people don't go around buying each other. So you've never bought me a cell phone. Okay? So I'm not quite understanding why you bought him a cell phone. So give me something I can stick my teeth into.
I bought him a cell phone because I was friends with him, and because his cell
How
phone.
many other friends did you buy a cell phone for?
No one.
Oh, how old are you?
23.
Okay, so in 23 years you haven't bought a cell phone for anybody else because you were friends, but this is the one friend who you bought a cell phone for.
Yeah.
Go on.
We made an agreement that when I bought the cell phone, that even though he wasn't able to, he was going to pay each bill each month, and he never did. And then I got the late bill.
How long was he not paying the bill? Did he ever pay the bill?
No,
Why are your parents on this lawsuit?
because he's paying because I can't afford it.
Wait a minute, you can't afford to pay a bill that you got yourself involved in?
Yes.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Being mentally challenged is not a choice. Being stupid is. Okay? You clearly like this guy, and that would be the only reason why you did that. I mean, I don't understand why there would be any other reason. So you get a phone in his name. Did you ever go out with him?
No.
Okay, did you want to go out with him?
No.
So you get a phone in his name, and the first bill comes, and what happens?
I couldn't pay it.
And no, why would you have to pay it? I thought he was supposed to pay it.
He was supposed to pay the bill, and it was online. Everything was set up online, so he was supposed to pay it. So I wasn't going to hound him every month.
Right.
And then I got a hard copy of bill in the mail.
Right.
But my mom got that, and then she was like,
All hell broke loose.
Yes.
All right, so you tell him, why didn't you pay your bill?
Yeah.
And he says,
But he couldn't afford it.
and how many months did he have a phone that he couldn't afford and you couldn't afford?
Since August.
So how many months? Before
It was
somebody finally
November.
canceled the phone?
August, September, October, November, 4 months.
4 months. Why wasn't the phone canceled immediately?
When we found out it was canceled, I didn't cancel it
Okay,
right.
step up, Mom, because you apparently want to have a big role in this, so come on up.
The minute I found out the bill wasn't paid, I immediately canceled the contract.
Okay, but that was 4 months later.
Well, because the emails were going to his email, and there was no way for us to know that the bill wasn't getting
So the first hard
paid.
copy bill was a collection letter?
Was a letter that it was like a $300 and some odd bill that
Okay,
wasn't
do you have
paid.
that letter?
Yeah.
And then, but you're suing for 800 and something.
Well, because by the time we finished with everything, okay, all said and done, between the bills not being paid each month and then the cancellation fee, it turned out to be an $818 mistake that she made. okay? I first notified his parents by a certified mail because Nicole was told through Facebook that Drew was in some sort of a rehab. No response. Then Nicole got correspondence back and forth through the brother that he wasn't in rehab, he was incarcerated, and that he would pay $50 a month toward the bill.
What's going on?
All right, pretty much, we were seeing each other, we were dating, we were sexually involved this was going back, I don't know why she said a few months, this was going back to last October. She got in touch with me through Facebook, we started talking, then she started texting me and calling me, but I wouldn't get the calls due to poor service. I explained that to her, she knew I wasn't working, etc. She asked me if I wanted to get a phone. I said I couldn't afford it, I'm fine with $50 a month for Boost, which is unlimited everything. She said, no, we could get you an iPhone, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, I'll pay for it, etc.
Yeah, how come you never help me out with the latest technology?
Well, as soon as I get an iPhone, I get
So, like I said, we were pretty much dating.
What does pretty much dating mean? Because I read the Facebook messages. So tell me what pretty much dating means.
We were.
I didn't read all of them. I read the ones that were handed to me.
We were seeing each other, we were sexually involved, we were hanging out.
Did you have a girlfriend?
No.
Did you have, did she have a boyfriend?
She told me that they were broken up, and then she went on a cruise with him 6 months later, and that's when I stopped talking to her.
So you have this phone. You can't afford the phone. She can't afford the phone.
Yeah, it was never set up in my name.
But what did you think, though? But did you think that just the phone's in her name, so tough for her? I got an iPhone. Whoop-de-doo.
No, that was.
Why didn't you just say no? I can't. No.
That's what I did say, but she insisted on buying me,
Well, how
so
big
I'm
was the
not
gun
going
that
to
she
turn
put to your
that down.
temple to make you take the iPhone, pal? Seriously,
Why
come on.
wouldn't I? Why you wouldn't accept the gift? You would say no, thank you, and hand it back.
Yes, yes. I know that it is beyond your comprehension that
That's
there
right.
might be a human who can take advantage of someone else and doesn't.
Well, it's not beyond my comprehension.
I know that in your brain that does not fit. That I could have a chance to take advantage of someone who clearly likes me and is trying to shower an inappropriately large gift upon me. And I don't want to be beholden to them, and I think ahead, and I think, what's gonna happen next month if I don't like them? They think they've bought me, and they got a GPS on me now, because that's what Find My iPhone does. And I've got this, and I've got that, and I might say, heck no, I just started dating you. You don't, of course. You take the $400 phone, and then you allow her to obligate herself on a 2-year contract on this phone, right?
Yes.
You could have said no.
I could have.
It just doesn't fit in your head that you could have said no.
No, it fits in my head. I just, at the time.
Sounds bad when I
said,
say it, though, right?
You're also looking past. I told her, oh, let's go to Atlantic City. I'll take you to Atlantic City.
Did
I tried
you?
to do that. No, because then I found out about the boyfriend that wasn't supposedly around. So obviously I wasn't trying to cause any more problems or drama with that, so. And then the phone was never brought up until I get a letter from her, and I said, okay, I'll send you out $300 for the 3 months that I had the
did
phone.
you?
It was canceled the next day, and then two days later I had a letter saying that I had to go to court.
Okay. Now, didn't you notice that month after month was going by and that you were getting prompts to pay and you weren't paying?
It was nothing ever emailed to me. The agreement was that she would buy me the phone and take care of it. And then when we stopped talking, I figured it would get shut off. We stopped talking early November, and then that's when
If you figured it would get shut off, then why do you think you're not responsible for the cancellation fee? That's what this is about. In the end, it's about, you've already agreed I'll pay for the phone I used, but...
Well, out of respect for her, like I said, we were friends, we
Well, out
were
of respect,
dating.
you didn't pay Jack. You haven't paid that. It's not like you've paid that. By the time we've come here, have you... Wait, out of respect for her, how much have you actually paid, as opposed to flapping your gums? What have you paid? 0, right? 0. Okay. So now... The issue is whether or not you should have to pay the cancellation fee, because you feel it's unfair since you told her you'd pay, and then she jumped the gun and canceled it.
I said, please, can we just wait, and I'll get it all paid for and caught up, and she said no.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if somebody was just infatuated with you and then offered you a cell phone and they're just trying to buy your love, would you take it?
Of course. It's a gift. You have no obligation.
Okay, fair enough. And Bold, what do you think?
Is it an iPhone?
No, that's not the point. You're missing the point of what I'm saying.
I'd take an iPhone.
You take, oh, so,
If it was an iPhone,
so this is not an issue of principle. This is an issue of technology for you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Going inside the courtroom.
Okay, let me tell you how it's going to work, okay? I believe that she was trying to shower you with the gift of the phone. And I believe you that there was either a relationship or the promise of a relationship dangling there. I don't believe her on that. Okay? I believe that she was trying to buy you. I agree. And I think that this is what you get when you let yourself be a prostitute. Okay? That this is what happens. So, yeah, maybe the next time you should say no. And then get a job and then pay for your own darn phone and your own darn contract and be your own man. And not have a woman who can now keep tabs on you. Okay? Check your messages. Find out who's calling. You're ridiculous. You guys are just ridiculous. You don't understand why a woman does this? You're so naive.
No, I do. I just didn't mind at the time because...
All right, well, that's why a woman does this. So, you know, the phone is really cool for about 20 minutes, and then after that, it's a tracking device, okay? To make sure you're reachable, that they could see who's calling you and everything else. You're fools, okay? And then you end up in front of me, and then, you know, we have this problem. I believe that you are responsible for paying your own phone, and I believe that when anybody accepts a phone in someone else's name, you do so with the understanding that there may come a time when a cancellation fee is a risk because the relationship between you is no longer the relationship between you, okay? $818.54 verdict for the plaintiff.
Hold on right there, please.
So she calls her a liar in court.
Well, the judge revealing the secret of why girlfriends buy phones for boyfriends. But you wind up in court over the thing. What's your reaction, Hal? You look on this.
It's totally ridiculous. I don't mind paying for the 3 months that I used the phone, but clearly she lied in there. She was told by the judge that she was lying, and she still got awarded the money, which it is what it is.
Well, why'd you take the phone in the first place? Because you could?
It was a gift. I mean, who wouldn't accept a gift?
So what happened to the relationship if it was so good?
She left me for her ex-boyfriend and started dating him again.
And you blame the parents for that?
No, not at all. I blame the parents for pressuring her into coming here. She didn't want to come here. She didn't want to do this.
You think she still has feelings for you?
Probably not.
All right, you head right down around the corner there. All right, so come on out here. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm just glad it's over with, and I don't have this over my head anymore.
Were you, what? We haven't heard from you. What do you have to say to your brilliant daughter here?
I want to kill her, but she's a good-natured soul, and that's why she got into this problem.
Oh, yeah?
So, you know. And,
she's good-natured? What else is she?
I think now she's learned a lesson where she won't be doing this again.
All right, what have you learned?
That I wouldn't do this again.
All right, Harvey.
Okay, you know what? Loans are always dicey, but it seems the diciest are always cell phones. For some reason, we get more of these cases than anything else in the People's Court. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.